that is that there are four core things that happen at a transfer of a deed. Almost always there's a brokerage component, there's a financing and a mortgage component, there's title insurance, some cases escrow, and there's a casualty insurance. And good real estate people that really care about their customers and clients should be focusing on how I create a superior customer experience, how I show up at the closing table and I have a happy customer because I help them navigate one of life's very most complicated life event, that being the buying and selling of a home. And being involved in those four core activities, brokerage, the mortgage or financing, title, and the casualty insurance, and helping to influence the decision, what's best for them, I think is really the higher calling for what we call real estate. And it's hence why way back in the 90s we called Edina Realty Home Services, and then we formed Home Services of America, because we're not in the real estate business, we're in the home services space that really focuses on those four components and helping our customers and clients navigate those pieces, not getting them to a contract and then say, well, go get a mortgage, or let me know when you get your financing in place. We used to do that. Yeah, and the industry in some cases still does that, and I really think that earning our fair commission and staying relevant is staying at the center of that transaction and helping them navigate with the help of their broker, with the help of the other services that are, we provide. It is a simplified one-stop shopping, and at the end of the day, again, I go back to what does the consumer want? They want to sit at the closing table and say, this was really a fun experience. They don't want to say this was and I had a few phone conversations with Warren, and it is very true that Mr. Buffett doesn't run companies. He had confidence in what we were doing, and but clearly knows what each of his operations are doing, and clearly the smartest man in the world. He can look at a business in 3 minutes. He knows the drivers, knows what's going on, and he knows what's going on in our business all the time. But I did get a call from him in July of 2001, and they invited me to his celebrity golf tournament that was being held annually in Omaha. I've got 4 pictures with Warren Buffett and celebrity CEOs, a couple of them with just Warren and myself on that day, on September 11th, 2001. At the end of the day, I was supposed to, Warren had made an arrangement with me to have a private meeting with him for 2 hours on the 12th, of course. So at the end of the evening that went on for 4 hours, people were unnerved, as you can imagine. I went up to Mr. Buffett and I said, I doubt we're still on for tomorrow morning. It was just going to be he and I, and it was really the first personal meeting that I was going to have with him about home services. And he said, why can't you make it? And I said, yes, I can be there. I didn't think it was going to be possible for you. So I sat with him on that morning, and I will just say this, his phone rang off the hook by people from Washington and all over the country looking for his insight and opinion. He never took a phone call. Well, the vision that I've had for home services, and I really cut my teeth, as I've said, Stefan, on Edina Realty. What we learned there was that, providing full service and do it in a very professional way was a very good business model. And it was a business model that, frankly, could be replicated in other key markets in the country. And as we expanded, we got more and more comfortable that taking this business model, finding great companies that have, a strong history, a great legacy, a great reputation in markets, like the companies we have. Clearly, there's a lot of companies that we don't have that have those same credentials, and acquiring them And basically what it does is it allows, it secures the future for those companies, because many of those companies, like Edina, the owners are looking for an exit strategy. And I hope I did a job well done.
Well, we think you did a job well done. Thank you very much for the honor of being here today. Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Peltier.
Thank you. Thank you.